many people like to buy expensive sportswear for playing games. So you can, of course, always buy cheap sportswear, but the problem is that, and this is something that I have experienced, especially when it comes to clothing, you need to have the right kind of clothing that's not too heavy. That's, the fabric has to be breathable. It also has to be antibacterial, right? Because obviously, when you play a sport, you're being physically active, you're going to sweat, and the fabric has to be, you can't just wear any old random thing. It has to be specialized. It has to wick sweat away from your body. Otherwise, you're going to be all drenched and super uncomfortable because, like, for example, normal, linen, cotton, etc., these types of clothes become really heavy when they get wet. And so sport clothing really cannot be like that. It has to stand up to, excessive movement and all of that, right? So it's not that they like to buy. I mean, of course, there can be an element of status seeking, like, oh, look at this, I have this logo on my chest or, on my item of clothing. That could be the case, but I think that's just the minority. I think it's still true that if you want quality, you do have to pay a price. I mean, you could just pick up any sneaker. I mean, there's sneakers you can buy for like $10 even, but you cannot expect the same quality as you would from, let's say a $300 sneaker or something like that. And for some, of course, there are, vanity brands as well, which really don't do anything in terms of sports performance. They're just brands that people hype up, like, I don't know, Air Jordans and whatever. I've heard. I'm not an expert on that. But that's what I've heard. And of course, everybody has their own reasons, but most people that do this, I think they're only doing it because it helps them to be more comfortable and to practice their sport more effectively.